Welcome to the Critical D-Cast. We're actually in-person edition for once in our lives. I am your host, Brian Bishop, and I'm actually in the room right now. I'm in Arizona.
My God.
I flew here with my car.
Good.
And today I'm joined in person by Mike Matthews.
I'm fucking hungry right now, you guys. Have you just done like an hour and a half? We can go eat.
I'm also fucking hungry.
Okay.
But hi, fucking hungry.
Yeah.
I'm also joined by Matt Olson.
I am also very hungry, so I say shoot for an hour or less.
Half an hour. We're out here half an hour. There we go.
And Ruben Prado, what is your goal for this podcast?
Yeah. He is Ruben. Yeah.
Let's see. My second stomach's still good, so I can go for a while. It's all good.
All right. So I think we're averaging about an hour and a half.
God.
I would say that there's just not enough stuff happening right now. Unless we want to go into current events. You want to talk about things like ISIS? You want to get critical like
No.
News
Ebola?
like
you want to talk about Ebola?
Ebola.
Let's talk about
ISIS
store-bought
Republicans.
White Castle burgers. Those shit's really good, and boy, is that unhealthy for you. And I've eaten like 12 of those in the past.
Are there little onions on that?
Yes, there are.
Okay.
They taste good.
God. No, you want me to release the D real quick? Let me release the D real quick. I'm pissed at the city of Santa Cruz, California for having none of the restaurants I love. Like, being back in Arizona, it's like this treasure trove plethora of places I drive by, like, oh, fuck, I missed that place. Like, driving by was like, oh, look, Outback Steakhouse, oh, it's so good. Red Lobster, right there, yum, yum. Oh, Rallies, oh, so good.
You mean Checkers?
Yeah, Checkers. So I'm like driving by this, and then I'm gonna fly back to California tomorrow and be like, "Oh, looks like I'm going to Panda Express again for the 50th time."
What have you had so far, Brian?
What have I had this week? Well, I started it off like immediately after getting back by going to Jimmy John's because that's not a thing I have. Then we followed that up with Portillo's. Then we went to Jack in the Box, but that's everywhere. I don't care about that. That's Munchie Meals. That's where I live. That's my lifeblood. Then we went to Sonic, which I don't have in California. Then we went to Five Guys, which I don't have in California.
Chick-fil-A.
Also Chick-fil-A. I didn't get Chick-fil-A, but we also don't have Chick-fil-A in California.
So now we're at California Pizza Kitchen, a place with the name California in it. It's actually
and I think you'd have that, but I guess not.
Around.
Let me see if I can find the nearest California Pizza Kitchen.
Probably not. I mean,
in California?
No, it's in Santa Cruz.
That place has like the best I've ever had in my entire life.
You know, I've only been there like once in my life.
I've been there
What, California Pizza Kitchen? Really?
I've been there like 5 times in the past like 6 months. Because I love the Alfredo so much. Which I will get. Mac and cheese bites are good too.
Well, I'm excited
Okay,
to go back,
the nearest California Pizza Kitchen is actually in San Jose, so that's like an hour away.
Wow.
Also,
that sucks.
I don't get pizza there because I don't trust the pizza there.
That's good.
That's good. It's not deep dish.
To pizza? Oh, come on. Get out of here, you Chicago
You've seen
fuck.
the, what's the restaurant? Oregano's, right?
Oregano's.
That Mike likes.
God.
It's a pool of
You
cheese.
mean Destructor?
I have to jump in and eat my way out. Otherwise, I die. That's a challenge there. Call that the pizza pool challenge.
The pizza sets a heart attack.
It slowly fills your veins with cholesterol, turning you into a living fossil.
I can only eat there like twice a year because each time I do it, I want to die, but like a good death. So
I watch you and I want to die. I don't even order that.
it's scary.
I do like Oregano's thin crust pizza though. But the problem is like the last time I went there, I think it was last year, like early last year. It's like $20-something plus bucks for like a medium.
Maybe I haven't gone.
What, at Oregano's?
Oregano's.
Oh.
Yeah,
I know a large
absurd.
was 20-some.
Look, I like Oregano's. I think Oregano's is good, but I won't pay that much for a pizza.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I like that your pizza tastes good, but a thin crust pizza costing $20, you're essentially giving me a less
pizza.
substanced pizza.
And that's why the place
Somebody.
where your friend Ray works, like that place is pretty good.
Oh, Oregano's Spinato's is great. Yeah, no, they have great pizza.
And they are infinitely cheaper for what you get.
Wait, what place?
Spinato's.
Spinato's?
Yeah,
It's really good.
Never heard of it.
it is
I'm
really
just
good.
like a pizza stickler. Like I only like certain types of pizza, and I just going to these mom and pop shops don't really appeal to me because I just know myself and know I'm a piece of shit.
Because if you don't feel like shit after the pizza, it's not Chicago.
the pizzas I will eat in this state are Papa John's if I have to. Like it's the only thing around. Pizza Hut, Oregano's, and Domino's, pretty much. And I get Pizza Hut email deals every single fucking day.
Wait, so you prefer the chains?
Yes, I do.
Man, like no one ever says that. Like I like Papa John's and Domino's too, but no one says that.
It's not
shit.
Little Caesars. It's just like you want shit and you want to purchase shit.
Last one of the Little Caesars when I got the hot and ready, and I literally thought I was eating cardboard. So
Yeah,
I'll
like
never
I said,
go
that's
back
two
there.
bullshit words. It's not
Never go there again.
I for the first time purchased a the cheese bread cheese crust pizza because I got a deal on it. Because I don't like how thin the crust. I don't like really thin crust pizza at all.
Okay.
Like I like the Domino's. I mean not Domino's. I like Pizza Hut's pizza is like more. There's more crust to it.
They are pretty doughy, yeah.
So I tried the cheesy. What the fuck is it called?
Cheese stuffed crust pizza.
Stuffed crust pizza. I'm so hungry right now. So pizza and like
We don't have fucking Pizza Hut in Santa Cruz.
Wait, what?
We have a single Domino's in Capitola,
Is it?
and that's too
Domino's
far away
is-
from my house to deliver, so we actually have to drive out to whenever we want Domino's.
That's horseshit.
But the nearest Pizza Hut is by my girlfriend's place, about an hour away from where I live, or in San Jose, which nobody wants to drive over 17 to get fucking pizza. So
That
no,
is
I don't
awful.
have any Pizza Hut at my.
What do you have? Like, what's in your immediate location?
We have a KFC. We have several McDonald's. We've got Carl's Jr., Burger King, and Chili's.
And apparently Panda Express.
And Pan Express. A couple of Pan Express.
Okay, the fact that you have a KFC is actually kind of interesting because I don't even know where the closest KFC is around here.
it's over by McDonald's.
But you don't need KFC. You got Cane's.
It's over on the corner.
Oh, on Chandler?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I ate the pizza and I got to the crust and now I'm like, here we go. Okay, here we go. I bit into it. I saw the light.
You saw the light?
I get it now.
Wait, what?
The cheesy crust pizza.
Where?
That Pizza
A
Hut.
Pizza Hut?
I saw the light.
When was this?
This was like a week ago.
You've never had it before a week ago?
No, I didn't want it.
What the fuck?
I didn't want it. And I saw the light and I'm like, this crust is the cheese and the mozzarella. This is fucking really good.
You realize they sell stuffed crust with bacon in it now too, right?
Yeah.
I don't trust like store bacon. I'm pretty sure it's like frozen and not that good.
Mike realized there was a second pizza within the slice of pizza.
Yeah.
I know.
Because when
Yeah.
you dip the cheesy stuffed crust pizza in the
Okay,
marinara sauce,
now
it's
to the
essentially made
bacon,
a cheese pizza.
I only, apart from Jack in the Box, I only like fresh bacon. I don't trust anything else.
Oh, I know. I've seen your freezer.
So get this, Mike. They have had stuffed crust pizza since before
Oh, I was
even.
real young when they first
I
announced
wasn't
it.
even in Arizona and they had that shit.
I was going to Pizza Hut all the time, so I didn't care.
Also, Mike, they used to have this thing. I don't know if you remember this, Brian, but Pizza Hut used to have a thing called the double decker crust,
Yeah, I know that.
and you could get that with a stuffed crust.
I like the one where they had, it was a Pizza Hut pizza, but they had a ring of mozzarella around the outer edge. Not in the crust, but right before that. I fucking love that. And they only ran for like 3 weeks, and
Yeah.
I got sad.
I like Domino's garlic crust. That's what I like.
Yeah, they're
Domino's
crusts are-
garlic
But
crust is
the
pretty
thing with
good.
Pizza Hut is, I don't think they in the back. I don't think they make like the. I don't think they take the dough and I don't think they flatten it and like turn it into an actual pizza. I think they just have like pre-made like stock like
Dough?
flat pizza dough.
Like the weird concaves they just poured this sauce into.
yeah, like they just take it off the shelf, brrr, blah blah.
No, like also in Arizona,
Because they're always too perfect. Yeah.
yeah, also by ASU they have this pizza called Hungry Howie's.
Oh yeah, I know what that.
I tried them 3 times, hated it all fucking 3 times. I fucking hate that place.
They're not great.
I don't get it. I mean, it's like I guess it's $5 for a large pizza. I guess that's why it's a
Well,
big deal.
they have different kinds of crust you can get, so their crust is what you get it for, but it depends on which one you get.
Yes.
But even still, like, I don't know. I also, Mike, don't ever get Barrows pizza. I don't know what people see in that shit.
Burrow or it's like Sbarro's.
No, I'm talking about like Barro.
I thought
I
it
hate
was
that.
SBARO.
You want Barrows? No one wants Barrows.
Sparrow? Barrow?
Sparrows?
Sparrow?
Barrows.
Well,
There's an S there. I believe I had Sbarro's.
No. So what you end up saying is, do you want mall pizza?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
well, the bottom
You're-
line
you're
is they
correct,
both
sir.
suck.
All right.
Bottom
And-
line is they both suck.
They're
Also,
not super great.
though, I underrated place, Smella Mushroom Pizza. Really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you've been there or no?
Yeah, I've had the pizza that has potatoes and onions on it, and it's really good.
Huh.
Dude, how much did you pay? Because that's expensive too.
More than Pizza Hut.
Okay.
It's very
It's
expensive.
it's gourmet.
I actually think
Let's
that place is more
scale it
expensive
here.
than
Bottom end, Little Caesars Hot and Ready. Middle end, Pizza Hut. Top end, California
Oregano's.
Pizza Kitchen. Oregano's.
Why don't
What
we
are
get
we
some-
looking
I
at
get pizza
here?
From Pizza Kitchen, I just get pasta.
Yeah, I know you do, but it does have pizza in the name, so...
Mushroom is really good though. I would go back there. So.
I do think it's more expensive than oregano's. Though.
It is.
Like
It
per square inch
Oh, it is? It is
value
$40.
of pizza.
And the pizza I took it home. That pizza smell deep.
Yeah.
Smelled like onions in my car for like the next 3 days. It was crazy.
That's what you get.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we're 10 minutes in with pizza.
Yeah.
Games are cool.
Games are pizza.
Borderlands sequel.
What?
Don't care.
Pre-sequel. It's more Borderlands. It's on the moon.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. When I saw like all the information about that game, I'm like, that looks just like more Borderlands. I mean,
yes.
There's nothing wrong with that per se.
Well, you have to manage oxygen now. You have oxygen mask, and you have like on the moon. There's different like craters with oxygen in it that you need to get into to fill it back up, or enemies drop canisters. But I have a really cool thing on my mask that the canisters also heal you as well. So you can also get canisters to heal you, which actually helps to make it more smooth. And when you get into like towns, they're full oxygen, so it's not a big deal. But out and about, that's a problem.
Wait, even if you're playing as Claptrap?
Claptrap, I don't think has an issue with that. I've not played him.
He's a robot,
right,
so I would hope not.
Probably not with him, but it's more Borderlands. It's made by 2K Australia, so everybody's Australian accents.
Yeah.
Well,
to the point where I saw a picture with like Jace from Dragon Ball Z and it said Space Australia.
Yeah.
Which it kind of is.
It is.
So, I mean, it's still funny. It's still Borderlands.
Well, that's the other reason I was kind of like, I don't think it was worth getting super hyped over for the pre-sequel because it is 2K Australia. 2K Australia is kind of a B team for them.
They are.
They're not like
Gearbox working on Borderlands 3.
Gearbox is too busy. No, they're doing Battleborn right now.
Oh, well, they might have enough teams to do too.
Maybe. At least they're
Gearbox
not doing
really
Colonial
big.
Marines.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's more Borderlands, which I was digging for. So,
the game looked interesting to me because I love like the whole concept of moon, like being on the moon, like low gravity.
There's moon low gravity, yeah. There's that too.
And,
but as Ruben saw when he watched me play it, there are like 1-kill pits you can fall into, which is kind of annoying. So,
boy, you know what annoyed me was in Destiny the fact that when you were on the moon, the gravity was the same as if you were on Earth or on Mars or on Venus. And I'm like, that's just not right.
Yeah. So you can use your oxygen mask, like kind of like jet back around a little bit too.
Yeah.
So it's cool. Apart from that, I don't know. Pinball Arcade's cool.
Which I just played a little bit of. It's alright.
It's pinball.
Yeah, Pinball Arcade, like, I prefer Pinball FX just because I like the kind of fantastical tables, and I'm a huge Marvel fan. I got my Captain America table. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, the Twilight Zone table, I like Twilight Zone a lot, and I like Star Trek a lot.
Cool. Arabian Nights is really cool too.
Yeah.
That's fun. And they're kickstarting the Atom Family now too. So
I'd love for them to kickstart my favorite table at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. They have an entire section that was all pinball tables. I don't know if it's still there. I think they got rid of it, and it makes me sad. But they had an Indiana Jones table that was my absolute favorite that I loved to play.
Like pre-Shia LaBeouf era?
Yeah, we're talking like Indiana Jones
thank God.
Circa Last Crusade or Temple of Doom or something like that.
A skating rink by my house had this Space Jam table, and the only cool thing I remember about it is that when you pull the thing back to launch the ball, launches it into a hoop, and then the crowd roars, and that's really fun to do. So
I really wish that when you pulled it back, it would just say, "Come on and slam."
That'd be funny.
Or at least with like the bumpers, when you hit the bumpers, it's like, "Come on and slam."
It might. I can't remember. That was like about 10 years ago. So. Also, there's like skating rinks nowadays. Are there skating rinks around here?
There's Skateland.
There's an ice rink.
There's Skateland down up on Ray.
I haven't gone skating in a long fucking time.
It's just one of those things where you're in the rollerblading in a circle.
Yeah.
And like, this is the best
Going left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, backwards time now. Go backwards for
yeah, they have a skating rink in Santa Cruz. It's like a rollerblade / roller skate rink. And I went there a couple times for various birthday parties and stuff, but boy, you want to talk about things that don't hold up over time?
Skating rinks.
Skating rinks do not hold up over time.
No, they probably don't.
And that's what I thought, but that place is still in business, and it's been in business since I was little.
They don't hurt you like ice rinks do. Ice rinks just hurt.
Yeah. Well, anything that's made of slippery things that you could fall on all the time is just not good for me.
And also, like, when the ideal, ice shoe is, like, two sizes too small.
And also with razors on the end of it.
Exactly, yeah. And you can't stop.
I can
skate
Somebody
real well.
came up with something real good when he invented those.
I can skate real well. I just can't stop with the goddamn.
But there are actual skate parks that skateboarders and stuff go hang out around. But I'm pretty sure they're all just fronts for dealing drugs.
Probably.
Yeah,
that's a skate park over near where I used to live.
My brother, he's got an encyclopedic knowledge of every skate park in California. Actually, all of them. He knows where they all are because he's a big skateboarder.
Them jelly hot half pipes, bro.
What?
So jelly half pipes.
Yeah. He's really stoked because at his college at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, they're like in the process of building this really nice skate park next door to his apartment. Ramps for days, cuh.
Yeah, I mean,
God, they have one over by my house, but I haven't seen as many people there as I have when I was skateboarding. I don't think it's a dead sport, but I think it's become a lot less.
It's still pretty popular. Granted, I live in Santa Cruz, which is one of the big skateboarding cities of the world.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I think overall though, at least in Arizona, it's become a lot less apparent now than when I was in it. Because when I was in it, like that skate park, I mean, you waited like in a not like a line, but it was kind of a. You knew when it was your turn to go do whatever.
Did you put your quarter on the half pipe?
No.
did you put one of like your nuts on your skateboard on the half pipe?
There was a.
Put your bus pass there too while you're at it.
There was a.
Tell us about skating back in the streets of Juanita, all right?
Yeah.
There was a.
Main Streets of Juanita skateboard edition.
There was a common. I don't know. It was like a common guideline. You just kind of knew there were people that were assholes that would just go. And you couldn't really do anything about. Well, unless they're, if it was like one of the older guys. I mean, I was in high school, but if it was like dudes that were like my age now, I mean, they would kind of kick your ass.
You just fly knee them on the half pipe.
I mean, there were people that. Oh, and then when bikers came in there, all that pissed us off. What we used to do is like when they would go use one of the restrooms at the park, or when they would go do whatever. What we used to do is skaters always had tools with them.
Yeah.
So what we used to do is we used to disassemble their bike chains, and then we would go into one of the gears and then fuck it up so that they couldn't put it back on.
That's really fun.
And then we would just like leave it there, and then like if they tried to say anything about it, there would be like 40 of us and maybe 5 of them, and it's like, do something about it. So then they left us alone after that.
Oh, the streets of Juanita sounds rough. I couldn't take it.
You know that song Kick Push by Lupe Fiasco? It's about your life.
Oh, God. Then they had the rollerbladers in there too, but we couldn't do anything about them.
Oh, you mean the Fruit Booters?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the word. I completely forgot that name.
Yeah.
I like Brink a lot. And I really wanted to get into aggressive inline.
No, you.
Oh no, not aggressive inline.
And my mom said no.
Well,
I thank her for that because I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's not a game you want to get into.
But I like Brink.
Guys. Here's the real. You guys remember scooters?
Yeah,
scooters came, and I don't know if they're gone yet.
No, if you go to ASU, the people riding scooters around.
Having worked at Target, I can tell you they're still a thing.
Like,
there are people who ride scooters around the class, and I'm like, I'd rather walk and look like dumb as that. Like I thought, but it's like how if I was late for class, and I could either walk briskly or ride a scooter. I just walk briskly and just be late and have my dignity intact when I get there. Because scooters are just not very cool.
Remember, it was all about the Razor scooters. And it's like, if you didn't have a Razor scooter,
cool.
God forbid you had friends. Because you weren't going to have any after that.
They always had those cheap knockoffs and that made them look like them, but unless it actually had the name,
they had the wheelie bar too? You can attach to it?
The what?
A wheelie bar. We use a bar and near where the brake is, you hit on that and it would help you lean back but not too far to wheelie.
Oh,
that's stupid.
My lord.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So I would totally grind on curbs sometimes.
Oh man. Fucking scooters.
Yeah.
They work.
How can you look cool on a razor scooter going to class? That's not possible.
I mean, looking cool is one thing.
In the early 2000s, you did.
It is sort of convenient. I'm not gonna lie. If you can't skateboard, if it is too hard for you, scooter is the next convenient option because roller skates, or blades, whatever, you have to put them on.
Yeah.
A bike, it's big.
What about wheelies? Just put them in your shoes. Just go.
Heelys?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about another level of lame.
You gotta get high to lameness though.
If you think you gotta save your ego from scooters, you got another thing coming with wheelies, all right?
If you're above the age of 10 and you have Heelys in your shoes, you're asking for something.
But you can at least pretend you're a well-adjusted person in Heelys.
No, you can't.
No, you can just walk around and just be like, wheel.
Wheels on dirt.
So what
Is
you're
that
saying?
weird?
Just
You're saying you're a businessman. You're a high class businessman walking around the streets of New York City, and then like you cross a corner into an alleyway. And you just heel on down the alleyway.
So you that way, just keep on walking.
So dress shoes with Heelys.
Dress shoes with
I'm
Heelys.
okay with that.
I'd buy that right now.
I would buy that.
Well,
I would heel on parking lot all the time.
back in my skateboarding days, that was the lamest shit. You were considered like not
cool.
approachable if you had that shit. Now, soaps on the other hand was cool. I don't know why.
Soaps never were a thing anywhere I lived.
Really?
Again?
Oh, okay. So soaps like
Do you remember, Do you remember Sonic Adventure 2 Battle? The shoes that Sonic was wearing in those that let him grind on rails.
Oh,
those are soaps.
Those, God, yeah, that's not cool. You can't be cool doing that.
People had shit like that all the time. I mean, that was a
What
thing.
are they called? Soaps?
I don't
Like,
even know.
does that stand for something, or the shoes literally just called soap?
Searching.
I think because like supposed to be like smooth, so you can grind on things. Also, ever happened to like the weird like scooter that has like it's just you just kind of hip thrust back and forward, trying to like make it momentum. Oh, that's a board. It's a board where it's like one wheel on each end. You're just like wiggling the entire time.
That thing looks stupid.
Oh, like the hipster skateboard?
Yeah.
Oh,
That shit
what are they
looks-
called?
I don't even know, but
Wiggles, wiggle boards.
that shit looks stupid though. I'm not gonna lie. That shit looks fucking retarded.
It does not look cool. And of course, there's always that one guy on campus riding a unicycle. Cause fuck it. There always is. Always that one guy.
If you've got the talent, flaunt it. I mean, at that point,
I've never seen anyone.
Now, it's almost impossible to cool on a unicycle.
Yeah, you're right.
You're like a circus.
I don't know. People who ride unicycles impress me.
Yeah.
I could never do it.
90% of people that own a unicycle is a hipster. So
I mean, it's impressive. You can't look cool,
They put some work into that.
they do.
but you can't look cool doing it though.
I don't know.
Like, I don't think people unicycles get.
You can't look cool using a Segway.
I like Segways.
You look cooler than a unicycle though.
I'd use it. I'd use a
I don't
Segway.
think so. I would respect the person on a unicycle more than a Segway. Because at least the people in the unicycle put forth some effort to make their transportation work. Segway was like
Lean forward.
fucking $700. I'm a policeman. A really fat policeman.
Or just go totally up to his white horse stool.
I love policemen on horses. I think that's badass.
It is pretty badass.
It is badass.
Like, you can't fuck with a horse. A horse will fuck you up.
God, you can't run away from that policeman.
No, and it's like so high up too.
It's like the policeman will have to get off its Segway to chase you.
Ooh. Okay. I'm reading the Wikipedia article about soap shoes because there is one. Soap shoes eventually did get owned by Healing Sports Limited, who makes Heelys. So soap shoes and Heelys are made by the same person now. Also, apparently there is actual professional soaping.
What? You have to be kidding me.
My
No,
God.
man. There are professional sign twirlers. Okay.
Yeah, but
You're
That's true.
professionally so.
Brian, did this same company make the shoes you always wore as a kid that lit up when you hit them on the...
That was Skechers did that.
Yeah, Skechers.
Okay.
oh,
And
I
we all
had,
wanted one of those. Yeah, that was great.
I had that shit when I was a kid.
I did too.
Who did when they
You
were
know,
6?
what happened to fucking luge board? What happened to illusion?
Remember the guy died?
That's in the Olympics, not the same thing.
I think it sort of ended there.
Yeah.
No, he's luging down.
Yeah, sort of died in Skeleton too. That doesn't mean that Skeleton stopped being
But
a
it's
thing.
it's a
Spooky skeletons aren't a thing
Spooky,
anymore.
scary
it's a
skeleton.
dumb it's a dumb sport though.
What, luge?
Like
You're
let's
a
see
loser! What was that? Hey Arnold, right? You're a loser.
which
Was that
country can slide down a hill faster. Not Georgia.
And not die. Not George Georgia, apparently.
Oh god, Matt's channeling his inner Tosh.
Oh.
Yeah, what was it? What was that? It was Hey Arnold, I think. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I think I'm trying to.
Oh, no. Rocket Power. Rocket
Yeah.
Power. I was like, the Hey Arnold did not have anything to do with sports. What was the show with sports? Fucking Shoobies.
Shoobies.
God.
Did anyone wear Heelys in that show?
No. Never.
No.
They would have been like Shoobies, like, queers.
See, Rocket Power was the show for kids who wanted to get into extreme sports and think.
Go for
they-
kids who want to hurt themselves.
I
badly.
did really like Rocket Power.
Well, it was
I
an
watched
alright
it.
show, but I was kind of towards the end of like what I thought was cool and what was considered cool and shit. Because like the older crowd, they're just like, okay, Rocket Power's dumb. Like, they don't get any of the trick names right. They don't do, like, any of the actual cool shit. And we're like, it's a show for kids.
900.
I just remember
That's not even a thing, Mike. It is not even a
thing. The 900 is.
The 900 is, yes. But
Super McVarial 900 is not.
That's the one episode of that show that I remember very distinctly. Was the time he invented the Super McVarial 900. And the kid, what was the fat kid's name?
Sam.
Wow.
What he had his computer program that he just plugged the trick into it. Fucking Super McVarial 900. Beep beep beep. Did it had a little wireframe go like, well, not possible.
It was like Tron, yeah.
And then the main character, whatever his name was, Otto was just like, I'm gonna do it. And then he
built a goddamn
half pipe in his backyard and then fucking like tried it. And then somebody was lawn mowing at like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Shot a ball, hit his board. He did it, and he's like, "I'm gonna do this tomorrow in the trick sesh because trick seshes are a thing in Rocket Power Land." And then
you mean California? Let's not.
California. Yeah, that's kind of here.
Look, I had lived in California for all of my life, basically. I have never seen an impromptu trick sesh happen.
California's a really big state, bro. I'm not sure you know this.
Santa Cruz is the biggest skateboarding city in that
states,
state.
Brian.
It does. You're right. California does have 6 states.
Have you been in all? Have you lived in
I
all
live
of
in
them?
Silicon Valley.
I forgot.
I have not been to all of them. I haven't been.
Well,
I have actually. Now that I think about it, I have been to North.
Have you lived in all of them?
No, I lived
in the day you were there. They didn't have trick sesh that day.
I lived in Los Angeles and I lived in Silicon Valley, technically.
They trick sesh in San Francisco all the time.
I live in San Francisco-ish area. I live like 2 hours south of San Francisco.
Yeah, no, you don't. No, the in crowd to get to the trick sessions.
Oh yeah,
the underground trick sesh.
The underground trick sesh, like
trick sesh community
clubs and communities, like secret organizations where they have just deep trick sessions underground in San Francisco in the subway in the bar.
The same one who had underground Sims Illuminati.
The underground Sims.
Yeah, they throw the gems, and that's how you know.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The Sims that have the gems.
I remember the episode with the giant tsunami and the guy was going to write it.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, what was that? I've never heard this saying before. It's like you can't cash a check.
No, you can't write a check your ass can't cash. That's what the line is.
You can't write a check your ass can't cash. And I was like, are you guys hearing this line?
Yeah, I mean, like, it really is like, don't talk shit, you can't back it up. Like, have your mouth for the check your ass can't cash, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Did they really say ass?
No, they said, I think they said
tush.
Tush.
Yeah, tush.
Yeah. Tush.
It was.
I heard you say kush. Don't write a check your kush can't cash.
I said that. My fault.
Whoops.
420 blazing rocket power.
Because when the guy in high school, they were blazing every day, right?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
They're just blazing. Just let's do this quick
Otto and Reggie and Twister. Twister was the dealer.
Twister was the dealer. Of course he was.
He came straight from Washington every day.
And then Sam was the one that was just like
supplier. He was in the business.
I don't know. I think Sam just they eventually actually figured out that Sam can't do anything, and they just left him alone.
He's a real good hockey goalie.
Sam ended up playing D&D. I feel
he had to go eat his ass off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him being a D&D guy. He went back with that other guy who's like super nerdy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Otto's just like.
What are they doing today?
Reggie just has her zine. Probably just said, "Fuck this bullshit. I'm giving him a magazine."
She's a website now.
Yeah.
CriticalD.com.
Yeah. Twister's a fucking stoner.
No, Twister doesn't have a job. He's living on the couch.
And Otto inherited the surf shop.
Yeah. Wait, are you implying that Raimundo is dead?
He probably retired.
Okay, yeah. Raimundo better not be dead. That'd make me sad.
God.
Yeah.
Now Tito's probably
Tito's
dead.
already dead.
Tito's definitely
all that
dead.
Vegemite. It went straight to his
So
heart.
much Vegemite.
God.
What was Twister's brother's name?
Lars.
How do you guys remember this?
Because I used to
We
watch
watched
it every
a lot of
day.
I watched it
Remember.
like every day too.
It's a Twister.
There was a Rocket Power
Twister.
game too for PS1.
Yeah,
Was there really?
There was.
I
Gross.
don't remember it being very
Wasn't
good.
that good? No.
At that point, you might as well just play Tony Hawk.
Yeah, exactly. It was
Yeah.
a poor man's Tony
By the
Hawk.
way, that fucker is old.
Tony Hawk?
It's like 50 something now.
Yeah.
So is one of my favorite skateboarders back in the day. I saw an interview with him like recently, and that fucker's old.
One of my all-time favorites is super old these days, Rodney Mullen.
Yeah, Ronnie Mullen. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. He's fucking old.
Yeah.
And he's actually, it's funny because like he's kind of like he's a little
Well,
weird.
Mullen's been around for a long time. He's been around since like Dogtown.
Tony Hawk
days.
won.
Well, and he
Yeah, since Tony Hawk won.
and
he started skating the year Tony Hawk 1 came out.
Well, and he invented a lot of shit though.
Yeah. The entire ground game of skateboarding, like manuals and all the crazy stuff you can do with that was Mullen.
He's
the one who put reverts to Tony Hawk 3.
Yeah, you're right.
He's a tech skater.
Also, X Games still a thing, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
I went to the X Games
every year.
Not this year, but the year before that I went to the X Games.
They have like 4 of them now.
Yeah.
Before was summer and winter. Now they have like Rio de Janeiro and like Europe.
Yeah, the only one I've ever been to is LA.
Yeah, it was LA, Philadelphia, and LA again. It's just like ever since Charles Pastrana kind of retired, it's not as cool anymore.
Not really.
Ever since
Although they have rally
Charles
racing
Pastrana.
in the X Games now, and that's
Rally's
cool.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, but now it's like they don't have inline skates anymore.
No, they don't. Because really, why would they? Let's be fair.
Because the Japanese kept dominating it.
Wait, Aggressive Inline's dead now?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's been dead.
Good.
It's been dead for a long time.
Aggressive Inline, good game.
So
it
what
though?
about
It is.
So what about BMX? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
BMX vert is, but like BMX has, since you can't go backwards, only so much you can do with the bike.
Yeah.
Let's say get rid of the brakes and just let you go backwards too.
Yeah, no, BMX vert is still a thing, and then motocross is still a thing.
Motocross still a thing.
Or snowboarding is
Snowboarding, that's in winter.
Yeah, that's never gonna die.
BMX dirt is not a thing anymore. So dirt jumps are stupid. They have the park, which you like the little skate park.
xgames.espn.go/events/auction.
EXPN.com. Also redirects to that.
Lol.
It's just like
I can't hear the letters BMX without thinking XXX right after. Like I can't.
Really?
I literally
It's
cannot.
ruined
Every
it?
time anyone says BMX, in my head I'm like BMX.
that was a really cool idea to my 10, 11-year-old self.
Right?
Yeah. I can unlock stripper videos. That's fucking the best game ever made.
Okay, so there's motocross, rally racing, BMX, skateboarding, real street, which is also skateboarding.
It's like when they go out to like locations in the street there.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, like they don't have like they also have like motocross racing and motocross step up, which is like high jump. And like best trick. I think best trick is done now. Because like people almost killed themselves in best trick. Because after a backflip, it's hard to go past that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know any of these skateboarders anymore. What's going on?
Yeah, it's like.
Well, that's because all the ones that I knew from Tony Hawk are probably not doing much
it's
anymore.
the new generation now.
Yeah, but I have a brother that's into it, so I hear about a lot of these people, but I've never heard of Forrest Edwards or Moose.
Moose. Wasn't there a DJ
like,
named Moose?
Probably Moose. The
I know
big
the
sports
TV's
now
on, he's on
are
Death Wish, but
skateboard vert, because skateboarding is really simple but also super complicated, and there's so much you can do with skateboard.
Yeah.
And rally racing, because rally's pretty
Rally's awesome.
I want to do that one day. Just rally.
That'd be fun, but you need to learn how to do it first.
I want to go to like a school.
Oh, to like rally school?
Yeah, rally school.
Ken Block rally school?
Yeah, got Lunar hoon it up. I want to learn to hoon.
I see.
I'm gonna go to Hoonigan.
I love. I love rally racing, but I don't want to be one of those douchebags that loves rally racing. Because there's a lot of douchebags that love rally racing.
Dirt was really got me into it. Because
Yeah.
Dirt is the best rally racing game ever made.
The problem is there's a lot of crossover between dirt bike fans and then rally racing fans, and dirt bike fans aren't very fun to hang out with.
I almost like 3 times a week, I see a guy going to work on a dirt bike, like driving on the street.
What?
I mean, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, but I'm
they're
like-
motor vehicles.
Yeah.
But that's like, what do the people who own like motorcycles think of those people? Like those poverty ass bikers, like those poverty.
I went to a
on a dirt
biker
bike.
rally when I was in California, and it was like literally 1,000 bikers on various Harley Davidsons and other varieties.
How
of
loud was
motorcycles.
it?
Okay, my girlfriend lives in her apartment along this main drag,
Oh god.
and it like the bikes just were along that main drag for the entire they closed off the street except for the bikes.
Yeah.
Right outside my girlfriend's apartment the whole weekend.
And the bikes were off too. That's the weird thing about it.
Yeah, that was the weird part.
They were all just going.
Dude,
That's how-
once you're
that's
out that
how-
life, you can't escape.
That's their
it.
language. That's how they talk.
So yeah, I can't imagine that the bikers are into are into that kind of thing, into people driving motorbike.
You mean, is there the Hells Angels still around?
You know the Harley Davidson Cafe in Las Vegas?
There are still biker gangs. I know a couple people that are like, they're not like the hardcore kills, I don't think. The hardcore kill somebody type biker gangs, but biker gangs are still a thing.
I'm sure.
Yeah. They're top hatters. Are the ones that I know.
Are they ladies?
What?
They lady biker gangs? The top hats?
They don't wear top hats.
Oh.
But their jacket has like the patch on it with the top hat thing, and then it's like Top Hatters MC Motorcycle Club.
LLC.
Top Hatters Motorcycle Club LLC. All rights reserved. Copyright. We're the corporate biker gang.
The West Coast is weird.
It is. The West Coast
is fucking weird.
It's pretty nuts.
Got rallies, got some
soaps and rallies and all kinds of good stuff.
Brian, do you remember what like traffic and rush hour was like around here in Arizona back when you lived here? You know, back in those days.
I was barely there from what I remember.
Yeah, like
it's not bad.
Hollywood, LA sucks, and San Diego is not that much better. But how is it around where you live? Like, is it literally hell getting in your car every day?
No.
Okay.
Santa Cruz is we're not a big city. Like, we're big enough, but we're not a huge city.
Like, what about San Jose? How's that?
San Jose is awful.
Okay.
San Jose can get real bad. The problem is there's one road that goes up to San Jose from where we're living called Highway 17 that goes winds along the mountains all the way up.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
That's brutal. Because traffic is really bad, like 90% of the time on that, because it's like a 2-lane road all the way up to San Jose through a winding mountainside.
I was born and raised in California, but I can't go back, man. That state is awful for the most part.
And I
think as soon as I turned 16, it became awful. Let's put it that way.
And I really hate the fact that there's all these people that are like Arizona natives, and they always complain about how there's like nothing to do here, and they want to go out there, and it's like
no.
Your life
it's not much better out there. I've lived there.
Well, I mean, from what I hear from people that live there, the job industry is actually worse
also,
there.
Also, cost of living is fucking
here.
ridiculous.
Oh, it is.
And that.
Like 2 bed, 2 bath can be like $1,800 a month.
Yeah, like it's more of this apartment.
I looked up the cost of living in San Francisco. Like, just the average house value in San Francisco, it's like $2 million to live in San Francisco.
God,
it's really, really bad.
So, I mean, like, I don't understand where people are getting this, like, misconception that there's more to do in California than there is here. It's like, you're not going to
there's more to do in the States.
There's a beach. But the thing is, like...
there's the giant fault line you ride on every now and then.
But there's only so much you can do with a beach unless you're a surfer or...
a bodybuilder.
If you're, like... I mean, maybe.
I feel
bonfires
like
are fun.
Because there is so much shit packed into California,
boardwalks.
just how populated it is. Like,
I live by the Santa Cruz Beach boardwalks. We got rides.
Yeah, but I'm
if
saying
California had a huge subway system and I never had to drive a car, I wouldn't buy California.
You have to drive there.
They're working on it. They passed a budget thing to build a high-speed rail from northern to southern California, so you're able to get there.
That'd be cool.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
But like within cities.
But I'm talking about like people like us though, where like we don't not all of us have decent paying full-time jobs, so it's like you're gonna, if you get there, it's like you're not gonna have money to do a lot.
You're not.
No.
So like I'm talking about in the otaku community, people that are like bored with Arizona.
However, you can buy a Disneyland season pass for about $17 a month.
You get a discount for living in California.
Yeah, Southern California. I don't get the discount for living in Northern California.
Really? Wow, that's stupid.
Well, like I said though, like after the first like year, once you do a lot of this stuff that you can't do in Arizona, like I think that you can only do that for so long until.
Like, why is iced tea $7?
Yeah.
Why is there a plastic tax on everything?
That's
we don't have any water.
Why don't we have water or electricity?
I don't know. KS1 anyway.
The thing with the plastic tax is...
KS1 in case we get it.
They call it California refund value, so they charge you so many cents per bottle that you buy, but you take the bottles back to the recycling plant and you get that money back. And that's how it works.
A rebate.
Yeah.
After sitting in traffic for an hour, of course. So
yeah, exactly.
I would not make enough money back to cover the gas costs it just took me to go to the plant.
Exactly.
We got there. All right.
Yeah.
You just got out your car and just run across the roofs of different cars.
But anyways, my point being is that I think that people in this particular community are not like looking at the bigger picture. They're looking more at instant gratification. It's like, why don't you just like a couple times out of the year, just plan a trip to go over there and just visit.
I never understood that. Like, coming from Illinois, I'd understood just going to a state just cause.
Look, driving from Arizona to California.
Because like no one's been like,
long.
let's go to Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what's in Indiana is nothing.
It's Erie.
The lake.
No. You go to Indiana for cheap gas. That's where you go. That's what we're going to Indiana for.
I mean,
I'm serious.
You drive to Indiana to get cheap gas in Indiana and drive that gas right back.
Exactly. I've done that before. I with someone who did that before.
Okay.
Like, at the very least, Minnesota has the Mall of America, which is
It's
awesome.
like, I feel like some people here just like wish they were born in California.
See, I was born in California. I'm trying to move back here, so,
Yeah, I was born in California. I'm like, okay. I love California. I'm staying in Arizona.
Let's clarify. People from Scottsdale wish they were born in California.
Yeah, well, that's true, because Scottsdale likes to believe it is California.
Beverly Hills.
I think if you have enough money to pay someone else to drive you wherever you want to go in California, it might not be so bad. I don't know. But if you look at it, I think all the most popular like states in this country are on like the board, like the coast area. Like,
yeah.
You've got,
New York.
like Seattle, Washington, all of California. Texas is a huge thing. Florida. New York.
Yeah.
Washington, D.C. is all the way off to the side. Like, anything along Canada because hockey.
And free drugs.
And free drugs.
Yeah.
Las Vegas, well, Nevada's inland, but that we just fucked up.
Well, that's
somewhere
just
along
Vegas.
the line
Yeah, that's just like, oh, you want to be on fire while you're also on the strip? Sure, have fun.
By the way,
What?
what was that?
That's something disconnected.
Was that my computer?
No.
I think it's mine.
Okay. I hate Vegas. And I don't mean
Really?
I hate Vegas, like, going there. I enjoy going there, like, for small bits at a time. I like gambling and stuff. But I wake up in that expensive hotel room, I look out the window, and I just see the waste in this city. Like, every buffet in this city, how much food every day do you think they throw away? It pisses me off.
No, Las Vegas
pisses me
the city
off.
of Las Vegas is a testament to man's hubris and gluttony.
God,
They call it Sin City because it actually does cover all 7 sins at some point in time. Pride, gluttony, greed, lust.
A lot of lust.
Go Vegas.
Let's again.
I don't know. What are the other ones?
Lust a third time.
Wrath. Somebody's gonna get killed in Vegas. I
Wrath,
guarantee
then
that.
lust again.
The wrath is the drivers.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you get in a car in Vegas, I'm gonna kill everyone.
And it was like...
No, I like the city of Las Vegas. I mean, if you can afford to go there. I think my favorite part about it is just the fact that there's so much variety and...
Well, yeah, I go there at least once a year.
But just architecture
it's just
alone.
like, I go there, I wake up, I'm like, I hate this city.
Yeah,
Blue Man Group!
Which is why you need to have a 48-hour limit. Is like...
Yeah, don't stay in
2 days.
Vegas for longer than 48 hours.
And the thing is, like, don't leave 48 hours. Be out of there by 48 hours. That's the rule. Otherwise, it's going to be the worst.
Yeah.
Like, I've only
It's
gone
always
to Vegas.
it's always on there. It's just always on.
I've gone to Vegas twice since I've been 21. One time when my dad took me for my 21st birthday, and I won like $200 and lost it immediately because my dad was like, "Yeah, you can keep playing. Come on, keep playing." Yeah. We stayed on the Strip that time, and it was great. And then I think almost exactly a year ago from today, when we did our first podcast, and I talked about when I went to Vegas last time. That was the second time, and downtown Las Vegas sucks hard.
All right.
How many Triplies do you see in California? People with just top hats or like hats.
Trillies?
Yeah.
Depends where you are. I mean...
Over in the NorCal.
You see them in places that you would normally see trilbies anywhere else, I think, which is any My Little Pony gathering anywhere.
I don't understand that. They think they look cool?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not good.
The tribute does not work well with your, like, stretched out pony shirt over your 300-pound frame.
I own a trilby somewhere that I got for $5 one time. And please don't wear a trilby.
No. And then say I'm my lady.
Oh, I say milady. I bought a for the Renaissance Fair. I bought like a fake helmet.
Yeah.
That like had the thing that came down over that. I just went up to people and went, "Milady."
Go fuck yourself. That's so fucking stupid. Jesus. How many triples do you think were at that League of Legends bar thing?
Oh, last night? I can guarantee for a fact at least 3.
God, like so many you can't even see the screen. So I guess I don't know. This also League of Legends is a game that is out for a while.
Yeah.
That was a thing that happened.
Oh right, this was a gaming Well, okay, no, not really.
Oh yeah,
we do talk about games on the TCD sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, they had their final at 11:30 p.m. because it's in Korea, but then he fell asleep around like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I fell asleep like halfway through, so...
Cool concert, though.
Oh, well, I mean, I've seen them live. They're real good live.
So we need to mock up the lyrics to that song.
That was real funny. Changing the lyrics of that song.
That was a crowning achievement of my life, and I don't remember any of it.
Casting my actives! Casting my actives!
Take my blue. But somebody else went and took it first. I got mad. I crushed my keyboard. Fuck!
Need to take a breath. I'm about to rage.
That's so funny.
That was really good.
No, that was some really good drumming though. Like the drums, all that, and the.
They have that for all their concerts.
I just
Actually,
want to know if like those ladies doing the drums, like, why are we here? Why?
They're like, I want to play right now.
They're in Korea. They have to know what League of Legends is, and why League of Legends is a big deal there.
Yeah.
It's not like David
StarCraft
Letterman
easier.
and Hatsune Miku. It's not that level.
Oh God.
Oh, they could talk about that.
Man, they packed them in that stadium, didn't they?
Yeah.
That was a lot of people.
Yeah, it was 40,000, I think.
God, that was a lot of people.
I think I read somewhere it was a sold out 40,000 person.
Well, it's sold out for the arena. Like they had the stuff like public bleachers like blocked off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look cool. I couldn't be there because I'd kill myself. But
Somebody I know went to Worlds last year.
at Staples Center.
Yeah, at Staples Center, and I think Staples Center probably would have been better because it's indoors
also,
at least.
Also timing.
Also timing. Also, Staples Center is just nice.
Yeah, because they said that like at the tournament it got colder as the night went on, so they actually made it harder for them to play.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do it outdoors. Why would you have a video game thing outdoors?
It looks cool.
Rain, well, this was nice.
my computer's all turned off and I don't know what to do, so
Whoops.
we're gonna go play it and behind. They have a secondary site behind doors. So you can play it and they stream it out. I bet you they did.
God, that'd be awful.
Yeah, so
That'd be
League of Legends is the most popular game in the world, for better or worse.
Yeah, I wish it wouldn't be.
They just won $6 million.
I would give my firstborn child to make any other game be the best, most played game in the world.
TF2, Korean meta.
Dude, Korean meta TF2.
They did have 3 spies and 1 heavy.
If it was Titanfall, I'd be down for that. Because
Yeah.
I actually play Titanfall.
That'd be cool.
Or not a MOBA, just any genre that isn't
Hearthstone?
first-person shooter or
Okay.
MOBA.
I think Hearthstone is kind of like funny at how popular it is.
I think
I don't care.
It's a fun
at all.
game, but
it's fine. But like you said, who watches Hearthstone?
yeah,
You know what's funny is I was at a party at somebody's house one time, and somebody was just like, I want to watch Hearthstone streams. So they literally put Hearthstone streams up in the background, and 4 people were like, why are we doing this? And then
That reminds me of
the 2 people that were watching were like, shut up, we're watching Hearthstone.
Like, apparently you just play against bots in that game and you can't tell the difference between that and humans because of how flowcharty it is. It's
That's
pretty
really stupid. Like that's like, I mean, I find I can't watch you know how major tournaments for Magic, and they have cameras and shit and they show both sides of the players so you can see what's in their hand and shit.
Yeah.
And the board. Well, I actually kind of find that boring to watch. So it's I think that Hearthstone would be infinitely more boring than that.
people just will watch some dumb shit. Like freshman year in college, I went to the Gaming Society back when I still did that dumb shit, and this fucker brought his Wii, and on the projector played Monster Hunter for 3 hours. And the worst part is, 13 people watched him play Monster Hunter.
Why?
First off, it's a fucking bad game. Secondly, yeah, why?
That's so dumb. People are stupid. I don't know. I just...
Monster Hunter is crazy popular.
It's
for
crazy
some reason
popular.
now.
It's fucking ridiculously popular.
They
have it on the weekends now, the launches, because people will leave work.
Just look at Japan. Monster Hunter alone sold countless 3DSs.
It sells consoles.
Millions and millions of 3DSs sold to Japan just because of Monster Hunter. And the same thing happened with the PSP. You know how many people own a Vita in Japan? 5. You know how many people own 3DSs in Japan now? Billions. You know how many people own PSPs in Japan? It's too many.
God. If they put Line in Monster Hunter somehow, it's game over.
What?
Monster Hunter and Line. Just Line, Ruben.
Line.
You gotta play it. They're little,
They probably do.
Japanese, best one you got. Just,
It's how they make phone calls in Japan, because, minutes are unlimited.
we need StarCraft research. We need StarCraft 3.
We need Warcraft 4.
Or that.
Please.
I think...
Resurgence.
Well, by the way, did Blizzard ever release any details on the Project Hydra they canned? Unfortunately.
You mean Titan?
Titan?
I thought
Project
it was
Titan?
Hydra.
No, it's Titan.
Titan.
Hail Hydra Titan.
Yeah.
I don't know... I don't
It
know
was
if they
supposed to be
did.
an MMO, right?
Yeah.
Like...
I think I've heard about that. You're supposed to be like a mild-mannered, crafter or, seller of goods during the day, then you go quest at night, you gotta get stuff to sell.
I just don't...
Like
Blizzard can make a good game because they've done it, many, many
for years.
times.
Yeah.
And for them to think to themselves, we can't make a game as good as WoW. Yeah, you can. WoW's a fine game, but you've been riding its coattails for 10 years now.
To the bank, mind you.
Let's
make another game that will be successful for another 10 years, because WoW is not going to live for another 10 years.
Diablo 3 had a resurgence on next-gen consoles.
Yeah.
So
let's think about this for a second, though. You've got World of Warcraft, which is an install base of how many people?
I'd say about 8 million now.
8
probably.
million?
They're
going to be selling
I-
so many copies of this new expansion pack.
Yeah.
And what would happen if they made a new game? It would sell pretty well, but it doesn't have the same install base that WoW does.
Yeah.
So they would be making a loss on it initially.
Well, I feel like the people who play WoW will be like, oh, sweet, the people who made my beloved game are making a brand new, beautiful game.
But also, the people that did play WoW have invested so many hours into WoW
Right.
already.
The thing is,
they'd be
that gets
starting over.
kind of wiped clean every expansion. You essentially are starting over every expansion. So expansion comes out, good time to quit.
I think they have a switch that says when this line go below this line, make it free to play.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Well, they got over 500,000 and new subscribers when the new patch for the new expansion hit.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Alright.
But I was really looking forward to it because I want Blizzard to make another good game that's pretty, because WoW's not pretty.
No, it's
StarCraft Ghost finally happening now. Let's do it.
Please, give me that game one way or another. Give me that game.
Or they just call it. They say, "What is StarCraft?" Drop the mic.
Drop the
and
mic.
then from
I'm
then
out. I'm
on,
playing.
no one will ever again.
You'll never see me again.
End the genre. Yep.
Just turn it say World
I'll
of
be
StarCraft and then regress into your factory like Willy Wonka. And then no news comes out of it, and then one day suddenly it's like you walk into a GameStop and StarCraft 3 is sitting there.
Brian.
Wait a minute!
No, Brian. That's Half-Life 3.
Yeah, that's gonna be Half-Life.
No,
3.
it's gonna just what happens. It's gonna be Half-Life 3 out now. That's what's gonna happen.
No, here's what I'm maintaining is happening with Half-Life 3. They're going to just one day, Gabe Newell's gonna waddle out on stage, and he's just going to put up just the color orange on a screen says the Orange Box 2 number 3, and then have only Left 4 Dead 3, Portal 3, Half-Life 2 Episode 3, and Half-Life 3 all in one box, and then he's just gonna walk off stage. It's gonna be $60, and then everybody's gonna buy it ever.
If it had Portal 3, I'd buy it.
Oh, and Team Fortress 3. I forgot about that too. Just the Orange Box 2:3.
I heard a theory that they might give Half-Life 3 to one person. They can gift it to anyone they want, so it'll just become a virus that'll spread to computers, and everybody will have Half-Life 3 at some point. It'll be free. It'll be free to play.
That would be funny.
That'd be pretty funny.
And don't say anything. Just here you go. Gift it out to people. Here you go.
But the media would get a hold of that really quick.
It's a different world we live in now,
Yeah.
where they can make money on hats.
They can make money. Well, how would you do that with a single-player game, though? Please don't say make...
Gordon
Half-Life
wears a
multiplayer.
hat.
They already have that.
What?
Half-Life 2 multiplayer. Half-Life multiplayer is already a thing. So
Well, yeah, no, but I mean, have that not be the main draw of that game.
hats.
Just hats for Gordon.
I mean, you saw the chart. The more hats, there's more money. That's how the chart goes.
Just hatsforgordon.com.
Hat for Gordon.
Brian,
What?
on the the StarCraft 3 thing. Or you know, fucking Half-Life 3. regress in the factory, but as you do it, your arm sticks out the doors and you just drop a golden ticket and just watch the outside from a camera.
We're gonna drop these golden tickets in this Dota 2
the biggest
game.
massacre in human history.
No. Oh my god. Just you want to know how to make your game really popular? Just close off Willy Wonka status and then be like, we're going to let 5 random people into our thing, but you have to play
Dota
Team
2.
Fortress 2 and get to above a certain or
Dota
2
2.
and get to above a certain level, and then everybody's just like, I got a golden ticket.
And then you see like in a factory, like shit's factory different computer that playing Dota 2 and trying to get a golden ticket for her.
It's like 5 random cans of Coke across the nation. There was a spike in diabetes this year.
Whoops.
Who would the Oompa Loompas at Valve be?
Turrets. The turrets just the portal.
Yeah.
It's like, what are those? Those are turrets. Oompa turret. Doompa dee doo. I've got another shot
Hat for you. This hat will be good with your spy.
It's just hand out hat, like the everlasting gobstoppers that they handed out to everybody. They give them a hat, and then they're just like, "Don't show this hat to anybody else."
Never gets dirty. Never loses flair. Never. It always keeps its structure.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Yeah. I don't know what like the soda that makes you float would be.
Gravity gun.
Gravity gun. Gravity gun.
The gravity gun.
Yeah.
Don't use the gravity gun. You'll fall
Yeah.
into the fan.
It's the ocean of steam codes. It's a bunch of steam cards. The ocean is flowing down. Steam credit.
What's this game bad?
What about the TV that puts you into the game? Oculus Rift!
Oculus Rift.
If you use the Oculus Rift, you got stuck in the game. Oh,
Can't get out.
Mike TV's stuck in there now.
I'm in the database now.
He is the database.
Whoa.
What else was there? There was...
What was it be like the giant steam machine?
The what?
The shoot all the foam out. It just shoot out Steam credit cards.
Steam cards.
Yeah, it just shoot out cards. You like fuck all this card, no.
Augustus Gloop is drowning in Steam cards.
Yeah.
Augustus, no!
It was like the wheel of fate is turning, and these codes are 25 characters, running out of codes. All these Steam codes. Is the server up? I can't tell.
Oh.
Give out Left 4 Dead 2.
That movie
crash
was
the server.
Fucking weird. Weird movie. I love that movie, but it is weird.
It is a weird movie and it's terrifying. And the whole scene was unscripted too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when he did the whole monologue when he's on like the car, that was totally unscripted.
Gene Wilder is
Real good.
something else.
Yeah.
I miss him. Is he alive?
I don't know. I
Gene
don't think he
Wilder?
is.
Yeah.
I don't think he is.
That's a good question.
Gene
A
Wilder.
lot of celebrities have died in the last year.
He's still alive.
Oh, cool.
Huh.
Yeah. Where's going to be Charlie Factory 2? Johnny Depp, bring him back. More
Wait,
of
for
it.
what?
Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, more of it too. Yeah, I don't know. Well, like, that was a bad movie overall, but
In other news, Smash.
Smash happened.
Yeah, well, did you guys actually see the thing I posted today on the website?
Oh, the leaked whatever on yeah.
Yeah, Amazon leaked a bunch of stuff about it without Nintendo giving them permission because I think Amazon actually just hates Nintendo.
Probably so.
Well, a lot of people.
I would, because they're probably all these things they have to do to sell their consoles, what they can and cannot do.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna actually write a review on Smash, but I guess I can kind of talk about it a little bit
Yeah, you
now.
can
All right, what was the article, real quick?
Well, anyway, so Amazon fucked up, and then in the about the game type thing, they're just like, you're able to do all kinds of new stuff, like making a stage on the gamepad, and also Master Hand and Crazy Hand challenge modes, and board game mode. Nintendo hasn't said any of that at all, and then suddenly everybody's like, holy shit, board game mode. Is that like Mario Party? And then I thought about it, I'm like, nothing would make more sense to Super Smash Brothers than to add Mario Party to Super Smash Brothers.
Because you play the mini game and you actually beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be amazing.
Yeah, so it'd be like, minigame would be like, oh, it's
You'd
time
be
for a
like-
giant battle, and then you all have to fight each other with giants.
Or remember Mortal Kombat chess?
Yes. It's almost as if the Wii U version of Smash is the one you were supposed to buy.
Hey, the 3DS one is only for the point of playing Smash on the go. That's 100% of the reason.
Yeah, I mean,
with lag, which I was unaware of.
I played some
fuck
of it
that game.
on Brian's 3DS, and I'm like, yeah, that's Smash. Yeah.
I didn't have any lag when I was playing against George or Matt yesterday.
Mal and George telling me that there was mad lag in ad hoc mode for that
It's
game.
not in every game. It's very like hit or miss. Yeah, like last night when us three were playing, I actually didn't like it all.
Yeah, neither did I.
But it's weird because then when I played in club a couple weeks ago, I was playing with one other person sitting right next to me, and I lagged like every 15 seconds, and that was the most obnoxious thing in the world.
I can almost guarantee you it's the fact that they're just running the 3DS's processor to the limit, because the new 3DS apparently fixes a lot of problems with the game if you use the game with the new 3DS.
But see, then that would require
That's
me
stupid.
first of all, that would require me to buy a new 3DS.
Which I'm doing anyway.
And then it
because-
would require me to buy the game for the new 3DS.
No, it's the same game. It's just when the processor is more powerful, the game actually is like, oh, I got room to breathe now. I'm not fucking running it to the limit, so it's able to do stuff better.
But I just think that when they were making this, they should have had that
Yeah, they
in
should have.
mind.
Nintendo stupid. They should have made it for the Wii U and been done with it.
Why? Because they're going to make twice as much money off this. What do you mean? No, the 3DS version is already sold. Also, because the Wii U doesn't have very many consoles on the market right now, and they're
All I'm
expecting.
saying is they could sell more Wii U's if it was for only Wii U.
I don't think it would.
I think it would.
I really don't.
Well,
I honestly think it would.
I mean,
I think that game would sell that console. Much like how you're saying Modern Monster Hunter sells consoles in Japan, I think Smash smells... Wow. I think Smash sells the Wii U in America if it was exclusive.
well,
I think it's still going to sell the Wii U in America.
I could see that argument only because like a lot of people probably already have 3DSs, so it's like
Yeah.
for people who don't have a Wii U like me, but do have a 3DS like me, it's an excuse for me to be able to play the game and at least get some practice in with the characters before I play against people on the Wii U with it.
Well,
Because
the Wii U version is going to have a lot of modes and stuff that the 3DS version doesn't have, because the 3DS version is literally just, hey, you're getting Smash, but it's
One might
portable.
say it's the ground zeros of the game.
It's still a full game, unlike Ground Zeroes, which was like 3 minutes long of nothing.
Of diving and shooting.
That was a fun level.
Yeah, you're right. That was a fun level.
It runs really well.
Not $40 a fun level though.
But it runs really well.
well, and that's because Capcom is a bunch of Jews.
You mean Konami?
Or Konami.
Racist.
But no, Capcom is actually a bunch of Jews. That's a good aside right there. But yeah.
they
Anyways, you were saying something about Smash before.
Well, anyways, like they, it's a fun game. It's more Smash. They took out tripping, thank the Lord.
They had to. They got enough bitching about it.
Yeah, from even the casual players that don't not even the players that look at Smash as a competitive fighting game were complaining about it, and I think that says something. Because I think that was a stupid mechanic to begin with.
It was.
But at least they took that out. The other characters they added, like, I'm not totally against it. Some kind of don't really make sense to me, but whatever. If Nintendo had any kind of... I don't know, if they own any of the... I don't know. Any game that Nintendo owns, like, they could potentially put a character in the game.
Yeah, it's about balancing it though.
Yeah, so I think that they're going a little overboard with like throwing in more and more characters. I think they should like what they should start doing is like some characters like always be staple, but then like in their later games, I think they should do is like start swapping them out. Like
Well, they have been. Like they took out
Roy.
thank Christ, they took out
They took
Ice
out-
Climbers.
Oh yeah, well that needed to happen because they
Yeah.
were retarded.
So they have been doing that a little bit. Like they took out Roy, they took out Ice Climbers, they took out
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo. Well, Mewtwo was a clone anyway, so.
Well, now it's Lucario.
Did nobody get that joke? Nobody? Okay. Because Mewtwo is a clone.
I
of
know.
You.
Brian, I don't care about Pokemon.
Well, you're a bitch.
So what year did Brawl come out?
Brawl came out 2008.
So 6 years, and then Melee was 2002.
Two?
3?
I think it's 2002, but I'm not positive. I still lived in my old house in California, so
So are we
2001 in Japan actually.
in about so we're looking at about a 2020 release for the next Smash?
Yeah.
About on schedule? Okay.
Which I don't know. I'm not gonna say the game's ever gonna die. Well, it might, but.
The other thing is I 100% guarantee you there's going to be DLC characters in Smash.
Oh,
like if you look at the character screen, there's still room for like 3 or 4 more characters.
Yeah, and Ridley.
Oh, Ridley's going to take 4 characters with the space to put in there. So.
But anyways,
and Gordon Ramsay.
I have Gordon Ramsay in my game. I made him me Gordon Ramsay.
I do like the whole customization thing, and at least they give you the option, like when people host games and stuff like that.
The option to do it or not do it.
Yeah, because I mean, like the items you get can make some of the standard characters really OP, which I've discovered yesterday when I unlocked a bunch of gear playing on level 9, and then I equipped them. And I made it to where, like, because they give you 3 slots, so it's like, okay, one that focuses on this, one that focuses on this, and one that focuses on the other stat. So that way, instead of having, like, a lot of plus in one and a lot of minus in the other, it's just going to be, like, plus a moderate amount across the board.
Yeah.
And then that character is just infinitely better. So I'm like...
I don't think so. I tend to play pretty aggressive, so I almost always sacrifice speed just to take more strength so I can smash things.
Yeah, but I mean, like... I'm just saying, like...
If it's balanced, even if you're balanced out, it's not very high. It's like plus 7 tops, whereas you could be having like plus 50.
Oh, well, I don't know. One of my characters has like plus 15 across the board. So it's like... And then I just start playing like that through the classic mode, and then all of a sudden, like, level 9 isn't terribly hard. But it is when you're playing standard, though. But I mean, like... I usually disable it when I'm playing against other people because, like, I just want to play the standard characters. I don't want any of your stupid-ass mods.
I kind of like the mods. I only like the mods because I like the alternate movesets as well.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, because you have to do that with Palutena because her standard moves suck.
God, her standard movesets are awful. But
yeah, I changed those immediately. But anyway.
Like, Shulk's alternate movesets are also a lot of fun, I think.
But anyways, the game's fun. It's nowhere near Game of the Year status, and I don't think any Nintendo title ever will be. Just because...
Bayonetta 2.
Bayonetta 2, yeah.
Well, maybe.
And the fact that we had to say Nintendo title and Bayonetta 2 in the same sentence kind of makes me feel sick. Really sick.
It's true, though.
I hate
that game is very well reviewed, by the way. Bayonetta 2 is at like a 90-something on Metacritic.
And I can't wait to play it, but oh my god. There are things in the gaming world that piss me off, and that's just up there right now. Like, one of the top things ever.
Who are you pissed at?
Whoever... Nintendo. I'm pissed at Nintendo.
Because the game wouldn't exist without Nintendo.
Well, someone else could give them money.
Be pissed people did not buy that.
Yeah, be pissed at...
Microsoft should have... I'm pissed at Microsoft for not giving the money Nintendo did.
You should be pissed at Sega, because Sega didn't want another Bayonetta.
Or just like... I don't know, Valve has money they're not doing anything with. Just Valve fucking Steam game. Done.
Also, Microsoft already bought a Platinum game, or is already funding a Platinum game. They're doing Scalebound.
That's not Bayonetta.
It's Platinum.
So, alright. No. Here we go. When Microsoft realizes that Scalebound doesn't get anywhere near the score that Bayonetta 2 gets, they will be like, shit, we fucked up, we'll fund Bayonetta 3. Mark my words, Scalebound... Okay, you want to bet money? Scalebound will not make it within 15 points of whatever Bayonetta 2 is at right now. 96.
What standard? Right? What, Bayonetta 2 on Metacritic? It's 91.
What's Metacritic? 91? Okay. So Scalebound will not get above I can't math. 74?
I think it'll get above... I think it'll make it into the 80s.
Wait, you said 91?
Yeah.
76.
Thank you.
76, yeah.
I think it'll make it into the 80s, maybe. We know nothing about Scalebound yet, but I have enough...
I don't care.
I have enough faith in Platinum to get into the 80s.
Alright, look. Okay, Scalebound will not break 80 on Metacritic.
I think it will.
As an average.
I think it will.
Alright, I'll bet you the $10 you owe me.
Alright.
Okay, let's wrap this up. I want to go eat some foods.
Alright.
Yeah, speaking of food, $10 for food.
Is there anything else?
I'm good.
Alright.
Yeah,
Brian, you're going home tomorrow.
Yeah, I am.
Brian, no.
We're back to doing the Skype thing.
Yeah.
Go back to Skype.
No more me being here, actually. Well,
drinking heavily.
If you want to get fancy, you could take a computer, put my voice out through Skype from the computer into the microphone.
I would hate life.
It would be like I was here.
It would be an insult to everything technology.
It would be.
Much like the game you just lost, Brian.
That's an insult.
That's great. It's been a good
And
decast,
with
you guys.
that,
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
I'll see you in California.